One person may take that hardship in a negative way and allow it to become a stumbling block for their entire life. Another person faced with the same situation, taking it in a positive way, will draw clarity and strength and wisdom and peace about the same situation. It could be a situation like losing a loved one at an early age. Hard for many, hard for most. For one who takes it in a negative way, it can be detrimental, a source of constant pain, and maybe even the reason why someone may have given up on life. For another who takes it in a positive way, they may believe or accept just how short life is and learn to have a greater appreciation for their loved ones that they have with them right now. It could be even growing up sheltered or privileged or not having to work for much. One person may take life negatively, and at the slightest possibility that life gets tough, they give up. The other person may take life in a positive way and appreciate all that God has blessed them with and cherish both the good times and the bad times that life may bring. We have to be careful not to accept the negative mindset on how we view or approach life in these situations. A negative mindset, if unchecked, will put us into this diseased mindset or into this land or place I call I can't. This mindset is not only detrimental to an individual, but it could cripple a so-called church. One must be sure of who they are listening to and what advice they are taking and what is being preached across our pulpits. This message of I can't has even affected some prominent preachers and teachers among our Christian community. You don't have to look very far to see it either. This message of I can't, this mindset has been breeding so-called churches full of members with no real life, no real hope, no real joy, no real peace, no real love. It's a mindset where the people say, I can't believe that because you don't understand the kind of things I had to endure growing up. It's a mindset where people say, I can't do that because no one else in my family has done it. I can't believe because no one else I know believes that. I can't because I'm only one person. I can't because I'm too poor. I can't because I'm too rich. I can't because I'm too short. I can't because I'm too young. I can't because I'm too old. I can't because I'm too tall. Can't because I'm too plain. I can't because my mother didn't. I can't because my father didn't. I couldn't because my grandparents couldn't. I can't because I'm the wrong race, the wrong gender, not educated enough, not smart enough, and I don't know enough. But I can as long as I know Jesus. An I can't attitude did not just start off today. To have an effect in your life, it didn't start just germinating in your mind just now. It's been around for some time. And it's like a cancer or disease which starts off small in the body, but if untreated, it will spread throughout the entire body. But New Mount Zion AME Church, take heart. I can't is not the message I have come to deliver to you today. There is hope. There is another way. Even if you don't believe it, even if you can't see it, today is your day. There is a remedy or prescription medicine which will destroy the disease of I can't out of your heart, out of your mind, out of your body, and out of your spirit, out of your life. And today, I will help you make it out. In this text, we find a verse full of life, full of faith, full of hope, and full of love. In this text, we find a verse full of joy and full of peace. In this text, we find a message what can ring true in our hearts, and ring true in our minds, and ring true in our spirits. In the text, we find life, and that more abundantly, and a peace which passes all understanding. I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. If we can accept the true meaning of Jesus' message and put it into practice by making it a part of our thinking, we can accomplish anything in life that we face. You see, this text unlocks the secret to living a content life, the secret to living a full life, the secret to living a blessed life, the secret to living a rich life, the secret to living a life full of power and strength, a life where you climb higher and higher and higher with no end to the possibilities you will have if you keep this mindset. I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. You have to believe you can. The text starts off saying, I can. Now, it doesn't say, my mama can. It doesn't say, my daddy can. It doesn't say, uncle or auntie can. It says, I can. It doesn't say, friends can. It doesn't say, people I know can. It says, I can. You can do anything you put your mind to. Think about where you are right now. Part of it is because of the way life is, but the rest of it is because of what you believe, what you think, and what you do with your life. Think about it. What really brought you here? Why do you do what you do? What about what you believe has you in the condition you're in right now? There is so much more to gain, and so much more to do, and so many more places to go, and so much to be, and even so much that God has blessed you with already. God has given you a mind, which is the key to unlocking the door to all the potential God has placed inside of you. God has given you a mind, and how you use it will either help you or hurt you along life's journey. What you believe is important. How you believe can be life-changing. If you start believing, yes, I can do it, then 9 times out of 10, you'll be able to accomplish whatever you set out to do. You can do anything you put your mind to. Isn't that what we teach our children coming up? Come on. So, how can we teach our children something that we haven't accepted for ourselves? If you accept the yes, I can attitude about life, you'll find it more fulfilling. You'll find yourself in a better place than you were before. You'll be able to accomplish more, and be more, and do more, and see more, and experience more. This becomes even more true if you truly and certainly accept and believe in Jesus. Not only are some things possible, but with God, with Jesus, all things are possible. Think about it. What could you face having the very nature and character of Jesus living in your heart, dwelling in your mind, breathing through your body, that could make you accept there was something you could not do? By believing with Jesus, yes, you can move mountains with a thought or an idea. By believing with Jesus, Yes, you can. You can reach heights that you've never reached before. Live a blessed life. Live a meaningful life. Live a complete life. Live a whole life. Live a beautiful life. A life of power and a life of peace. All this accomplished or gained or reached or obtained by accepting and believing that with Jesus, yes, you can. I mean, let us just think about it for a minute. If you want something, it has to start somewhere. And where it usually starts is in your mind. And if you're thinking about what you want out of life, and you pair it with this mindset, with Jesus, yes I can, it eliminates doubts, conquers fears, eradicates sin, puts away the message of all fall short, and dries up the feeling that no one can live right all the time, and gives you all the things you desire out of life. And maybe some of y'all are saying, you gotta prove that to me, Richard. Let me use someone from the Bible that can help me prove my point. There was a woman who had an issue of blood. And she had been to doctor after doctor after doctor. And she couldn't get well. In fact, she got worse. She heard about Jesus. And no doubt she heard about some of the miracles. And maybe even some of his teaching. And so he had healed folk and blessed others and opened doors that no man could shut. And made ways out of no way. She simply thought to herself, if I could just touch the hem of his garment, I know I'll be made whole. She believed that with Jesus, she could be healed. She made her way to Jesus and didn't let anything get in her way. She got her healing according to her faith and became a witness of the goodness of Jesus and what he can do when you believe in what he can do. She proves that faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. And by the word of God, I mean Jesus manifested in the flesh. Now imagine that she had this thought and she never left home. Imagine she never acted upon what she believed. And she just said, well, you know, the doctors couldn't help me. So, you know, I mean, why should I believe that Jesus can help me? I heard the miracles, but, you know,